Former US President Donald Trump has pleaded not guilty to 34 felony counts of falsifying business records following a probe into the alleged payment of hush money to porn star Stormy Daniels. Trump on Tuesday drove to a New York court to surrender himself before being formally charged with the crime. On March 31st, he was indicted by a New York grand jury on charges of paying hush money to Daniels ahead of the 2016 presidential polls and covering up the payments later. Trump is the first American president to be arrested and produced before a court. Considering that the case may break or make his political career and ambition to return to the White House in 2024, let's take a look at the charges against Trump and what's next for him. Trump has been charged with paying $130,000 of hush money to adult film star Stormy Daniels before the 2016 presidential campaign. His fixer, Michael D. Cohen, who allegedly made the payment, said it was meant to cover an affair between Trump and Daniels. The money was allegedly reimbursed to Cohen once Trump became president. The payment, however, was classified as legal expenses by Trump's company, citing a retainer agreement. Prosecutors at the Manhattan District Attorney's Office claim there were no such expenses and the retainer was false too. The Stormy Daniels incident is just one of the many cases the prosecutors have cited to accuse Trump of influencing the 2016 presidential polls in his favor. The next step for prosecutors will be to prove the charges of felony against the former US president. District Attorney Alvin L. Bragg needs to prove that Trump's alleged intent to defraud was an attempt to cover up another crime. The goal of prosecutors is not to convict Trump in a second crime, but to show that there was intent to commit or conceal a second crime. To achieve that and escalate the charges to the level of felony, prosecutors have also accused the business tycoon of 3 other payoffs. They say tabloid National Enquirer, which has links with Trump, paid $30,000 to a former doorman at Trump Tower who claimed the former president had a child out of wedlock. The tabloid had later dismissed the doorman's claims. Another deal allegedly involves National Enquirer making a payoff of $150,000 to former Playboy model Karen McDougal to buy the rights of a story in which she claimed to have an affair with Trump during the 2016 presidential campaign. So what's next for Trump? The charges against him have set in motion legal proceedings which could lead to a criminal trial. These charges are Class E felonies which carry a maximum jail term of 4 years. It is likely a judge could sentence Trump to probation if proven guilty. Experts say his legal team would likely to delay the pace of the proceedings. His lawyers are expected to file pre-trial motions and seek outright dismissal of the cases or a change of venue. The 35-day window for prosecutors to provide evidence to back their charges against Trump has already begun. And now, the former president's legal team is expected to take advantage of that by filing motions to suppress various pieces of evidence. Experts say this will give Trump time to prepare for the 2024 Republican presidential primary.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.